What's up, Jasmine? Good morning. I should have sent this stream to my boy Lefty. He said he always gets my notifications late, but he's probably working or sleeping. I don't even know if my phone is charging because I can't see it, and my phone has problems charging. Oh, look who decided to join the party today, Mr. TikTok. Bro, this is YouTube, man. This ain't TikTok. Just want to make sure you didn't get confused. I want, you're on YouTube, right, Rav? If you know, you know. I just, I didn't want you to think that, you were on TikTok and you found one of your lovely buddies over there. What's up, Kyra? Welcome to the stream. Home sweet home. Yeah, I guess. Rav, no, don't leave, Rav. Come on, bro. You know I'm just messing with you, man. Somebody needs to man up over here. If I'm acting sensitive, you can't act sensitive. Somebody has to be you know, the man. All right, that sounded kind of fruity. Rav, did you just wake up? Maybe Rav is just cranky. He just woke up. He needs some coffee. Go drink some coffee and come back, bro. I'll wait for you. Oh boy, Rav really left. I see the broken heart, bro. I'm just messing with you, Rav. I should stop though. I'm not gonna joke about it no more because I know joking is one of those things where it could be misconstrued. Sometimes there's some truth behind it, and I know how it feels. And I know I talked about that in the past. Joking could be a form of manipulation. So I'm gonna stop, Rav. I almost felt like telling my brother that too, because me and my brother been hanging out lately, and we've been kind of busting each other's chops. But I'm almost like, I don't mind joking, but I don't want to feel like I can't tell you certain things because then you might make a joke about it later. Does that make sense? Oh, your team pink hurt now? Wow. What's up? Is that Korean? Hey, what's up, Korean buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, you too. Shout out to Korea. Yeah, that's good, Rav. I know you don't. You're not like me. Well, there's a song that goes like that. You're not like me. You get shot running the cops. You're not like me. Like me, dude. You're not like me. 50 Cent joint. Yeah, I know, Rev. We joke about little minor things. I think I'm doing a better job on not telling people my business on social media and in real life too. What I don't like is like when you got family members or if you got close friends or family members and you feel like you can't talk to them about things, that's hard, especially family. Savage to yourself. Self-sabotage. BKM in the hand. Sing it, baby. Sing it. Cairo, you going to sleep? Why you going to sleep, Cairo? It's time for a nap? Wow. Now Cairo doesn't want to chat with me either. She only got time for Miss Muggs. I noticed that. When Miss Muggs goes live, she chats the whole time. It could be 3 hours and she will chat. When she comes in my live stream, she only chats for 10 minutes and then she goes to sleep. Because I know she loves Miss Muggs more than me, but it's okay. I understand, Cairo. PMC, Maestro. It's okay, B Cam. She don't got no energy. She can't save no energy for me. You get shot running the cops, you're not like me. Like me, dude, you're not like me. A punto de ir a médico en las próximas 2 horas. Tengo mi cita hoy. Oh, good luck, bro. Hope it goes well. You got an annual checkup? I need a doctor. I need a doctor to bring me back to life. Call me a doctor, 'cause I need a doctor to bring me back to life. It's okay, BKM. Okay, Cairo. Save your energy for the important people. I know how it is. What's up, Mark? Mark Twain. Oh, that's my trucker buddy, Mark, isn't that, from Florida? También para unos antibiotics en cambio de clima. Gary Solomon enfermó. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Big Daddy Trucker. I see what you're saying there, PMC. Change of weather. Hope you didn't pay for that haircut. He mad. He mad. Because they can't give super cool cuts like this in the UK. They be trying. I be seeing the British people over there in the UK trying to act like the Americans. But can't nobody be cool as the Americans. You know what I'm saying? We invented cool. You know what I mean? We got all the cool movies. We got all the cool music. We got all the cool restaurants. We got all the cool YouTubers. We got all the cool rappers. Boricua Americano. Let them know, Mark. These British cats be coming over here hating, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't get no tapers like this. You know what I'm saying? They mad. They mad. They mad. Puerto Rico is part of USA too. Facts. When it's convenient. I don't want to go down. I don't want to talk about that too much. One, I don't really know the whole truth. Maybe PMC could elaborate next time on his live stream about that. The connection with Puerto Rico and the USA. I know they've been trying to make USA like an official state, but I know from what I heard at least, like hi cute toys. I guess we're like Puerto Ricans are like Americans, but we don't have like the full benefits. Maybe 90%. I don't know. I had my cut this morning. I look hot. Too sexy. You too hot for your shirt? No, too sexy for your shirt. How's Your primo holding up, bro. I went to see him twice. He's doing better. The second time I seen him, he was, more talkative, and his eyes weren't as yellow. So he's heading, at least he's getting better. He's heading down down the right, the right direction. No, haven't been no snow around here. I've been home for I don't know 4 days or so, 5 days. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. I love lemon scent. That's good. I can show y'all where I came up with my title. Look. I had this in front of me. It says all purpose cleaner. So I remixed it. I named my live stream All Purpose Trucker Lemon Scent. I be doing that sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to name my live stream sometimes. Mad random. That's what I do. So I just look around the room sometimes or look outside. I'd be like, okay, I'll just name it this. But it's funny because Miss Muggs in Cairo, they're always talking about lemon scent because they be putting lemon on their underarms. I seen some other guy say he knows some people who do it too. It's supposed to be a good deodorizer. Thank you so much, Chong. I really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, Lysol's the best. Lysol and Pine Sol. I think I like Pine Sol better for doing mopping though. When I'm gonna mop my floors, I get the Pine Sol. If I'm not feeling cheap, sometimes I buy that Fabuloso, You get shot running the cops, you're not like me. Yeah, Clorox. Mr. Clean's pretty good. I think I got some Mr. Clean upstairs. Where's Rav so he can see the back of my head though? Rav, you see the back of my head, bro. Don't be hating over there. I know what Rav's gonna do. Rav's taking screenshots right now. Rav is taking screenshots right now. Next time he goes to the barber, he's gonna show his barber. He's gonna be like, man, I want to look like this cool trucker Z, this American cool trucker. He's from Buffalo, New York. I just want you to do me a favor, barber. If you could just get me as close as possible to looking as cool as that guy, I'll give you a $20 tip. Take them screenshots, bruh. I know you're gonna show your barber. Stop playing with me, Rev. Especially in Tahoe, put lemon scent. The Trucker Z Deluxe. Bro, they need to put me on one of those, what do they call those posters, when you go in the barber shop and they got like a haircut, the Muyayo. Yeah, that's what we gonna call it. They gonna put my picture on the wall. Yeah, Rav, there you go. Tell them you want the Muyayo fade. That's what we naming it. Facts. To be honest, that Dominican part. To be honest, the only reason I didn't cut my hair this time is because I left my clippers at a hotel in Connecticut. Not on purpose. Kind of my job's fault. I was in Connecticut. Out of nowhere, they said, we need to fly you to Texas. We need to train some drivers. So then when it was come for me to, they said I was only going to be down for like 4 days. So I only packed stuff for 4 days. I ended up down there for a couple weeks. And then, when it was time to come home, I thought I was going back to Connecticut, then to Buffalo, but they flew me straight to Buffalo. And it made more sense. So everything I left in my hotel in Connecticut, supposedly the hotel saved it for me like in a back room downstairs somewhere. I don't know how much stuff they threw out, what they didn't. It is what it is. I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, I should have, looking back at it, I should have just put everything in my truck and went and parked my truck. But again, they said I was going to be gone for 4 days, so I can't expect, it wasn't my fault. I think the cut was like 30, and then I gave him a $5 tip. And that's why I don't really go to barbershops. I'm kind of cheap. I'm not cheap with my peoples. I'm cheap when it comes to me. And you got to balance somewhere. But yeah, it came out nice. I mean, I don't mind going to the barbershop once in a while, maybe for like a special event, you know what I mean? A holiday party, a wedding, a date, something like that, you know what I mean? Tego paso de sus locks al principio no planeo contar mis locks en el corto plazo. I thought you mentioned it in the past though. I thought at one point you said you were gonna cut it. Loves me in the house, the singing lady. What's up, loves me? Your hubby's around here. Your future hubby. He gave me a super chat. Shout out to the lovebirds. Loves me in Chong, Hong Kong, Chong. I might, but at least not anytime soon. All right, Mark. See you later, bro. Boricua Americano. What I was gonna say. Yeah, I think you said you wanted to do it for like a fresh start, or you said there was there was a specific reason you wanted to cut your hair. It's a new beginning, something like that. I forgot how you broke it down. Yeah, I don't like growing my hair too long because I feel like, I don't know, like I got a big fat face, and then when my hair gets longer, it makes my head and my face look bigger. I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Thank you, loves me. Happy Valentine's Day in advance. I think I gotta wash some clothes today. I leave on the 15th. It's either today or tomorrow. I want your hair long, baby Z, that I can't hold. I thought you were gonna hold my ears. What's up? It ain't easy being the Big Easy. Yo, does anybody know how to move the heart that's on the laptop? I don't like it. It blocks my chat. Only some of the words. You taking screenshots, making videos over there. Okay. I see you. I see those messages dropping, Rev. So I will hold in your bed, baby Z. Muchacho. You can't move it. Oh, you can't move it? So you were trying to move it too? I think PMC wanted to move it too. It's annoying, right? I mean, they put it in a bad spot on the laptop. On the phone, I don't think it was bothering me as much. Nobody can move the heart. That heart is unstoppable, huh? Burger boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out when I get off of here. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. PMC, especially on the laptop. I think one day they'll move it. You get shot running the cops. You're not like me. Like me, dude, you're not like me. That's a perfect song for my. I'm not gonna go down that hole because I know people be listening in the bushes, but it's just funny. I'll say it in another way. There's nothing funnier to me than people who act tough, but they put the law in the middle. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me a few times in my lifetime. For real, man. Like I could talk about this one. I'm not gonna talk about the other one. My brother-in-law back in the day. You know what I mean? I used to hang out with him. He's my older sister. She's not older than me. I'm the oldest one, but one of my sisters, baby daddy, me and him used to, we know each other for a long time. So anyway, him and my little brother ended up catching some type of drama, and one day I went to the corner store and me and my brother went inside, and then my little brother came out first. No, no, I think my little brother was sitting in the passenger seat in the car or something like that. I don't remember exactly where he was. But anyway, my ex brother in law spitted on my brother. He spit in his face, and they were like arguing. And my brother was younger at that time. My brother was probably only like 16, 17. And this dude was like already in his 20s, around my age. You know what I mean? So boom, I came outside and I whooped his ass. Boom, boom, boom. I threw him. There was a metro driving by. I threw him into the metro. He got hit by the metro and all that. It wasn't fast. You know what I mean? The metro was moving slow. I fucked. I put a beating on him, bro. No lie. You know what I mean? I gave it to him real good. So this dude pressed charges on me, put an order of protection on me, and all that. But I think I know why he did it because me and my barber at the time, my barber just wanted to see who it was. He was like, "Yo, who is this dude you talking about? I want to see where he at, where he lived." So we pulled up on the dude's block, and so I was like, "Yo, that's the dude right there." He was sitting in the car, pulled over. So we pulled over right next to him. We was right side by side, car by car, and then we both looked in the car. And my niece was in the back seat, so we just drove off. We weren't trying to do nothing to him, even if my niece wasn't there. Like that's not what we were pulling up for. He just wanted to see who it was, so he could be just to know, basically. But I think to his eyes, it looked at like that he was probably. I think he said it like this, like, man, if his niece wasn't in the car, they was about to put in some work, because that's kind of how it looked, but it wasn't my intention. We just pulled up. My niece was in the car. We looked and we pulled off. So I think he got scared. He was like, because he seen me with another person, and I was in the passenger seat. You know what I mean? So it kind of looked like I was ready to dump at him, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I think he really, really got scared for his life, and he was just like, so I think that's when he put the order of protection on me. So I go home, I go to the mailbox, and I find, dude's name and all that. Like I gotta go to court, all kinds of weird shit. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is I would still see him in the clubs and see him in the streets, and he would still be trying to grill me, bro, like on some tough boy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at this dude like, is this dude for real? Like, how can you press charges on me and still try to act like you tough out here? I'd be like, yo, these people are a whole different breed these days. And anyway, recently I got into another situation. I don't want to say too much because I don't know who's listening. I really don't want to add fuel to that fire once it die out. But recently I had somebody, around here acting tough, but at the same time they want to threaten with the courts and shit. And that's why I don't do nothing, man, because I already know how those people are. I've been down that road before. You know what I mean? So I just be like, whatever, man. Sometimes you gotta act like they won or you lost just to play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you gotta be smart. That's what you gotta do. You gotta think about the long term. And that's why I love trucking, man. Not for nothing, but I think trucking saved my life in like a lot of different ways. It just gets me away from so much drama. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I know I went off the rails there. And it made it on the Real Ones live action. And I'm not even about that life anymore, to be honest. You know what I mean? I'm glad I passed that. You know what I mean? I wasn't the rawest guy out here, but I definitely wasn't no punk. Nowadays I'd be like, man, people just be walking all over me. Mi papá siempre dice que si estás en las calles con esa energía, esa misma energía te hará encontrarte con Dios temprano, temprano. Toda esa mierda dura si realmente no lo es, no vale la pena. Yeah, I'm thankful, man. What's up, Lauren? Happy Valentine's. Philippines have Valentine's, definitely, baby Z. El movimiento de Real G en silencio con la. Yeah, you got to think about the long term. I'm thinking about 15 years down the road. You know what I mean? I got a career, I got a good job, and it's just not worth it. I don't like drama. I'm cool with everybody, bro. Y'all know that. You know what I mean? And even these people that I'm talking about, like, I didn't start it. Technically, they started it. The first one with my brother in law, I guess he lent my brother. I mean, this happened so long ago. I could talk about it. I don't care. I guess he lent my brother some money, and my brother was gonna pay him, but he just needed more time, and he kept like, pushing them and sweating them, and then started threatening them. So then my little brother was like, you know what? I ain't paying you shit. Like, you want to threaten me? Like, now you ain't getting nothing. I know, but I mean, I guess technically, it is my brother's fault. He's the one who didn't pay, but at the same time, like my uncle taught me, and my uncle is a very smart man. He's a businessman. He's the one who owns the restaurant. Always been a businessman. He told me, he was like, when you lend somebody money and they don't pay you, you can't get mad at that person. The only person you could get mad at is yourself. You lend them the money. You know what I mean? Nobody put no gun to your head. You know what I mean? So I always, you know, kept that in the back of my mind. And then, when I would lend people money, they ain't paying me, I just be like, whatever. And I don't even sweat it. I forgive them. We still stay friends. I just can't lend you money no more. Happened multiple times. Man, I got a story where I almost went to jail for a long time because somebody owed me money. I was in the club. This dude owed me money, and I wasn't even sweating it, but I seen him in the club drunk, and I started going to his pockets and pressing him like, yo, you got money to be in the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm like feeling on his pockets, trying to go in his pockets. And again, it was the alcohol, and I know some people say, "Oh, people say, oh, you only wild out when you're drunk." Don't get me wrong, I wild out a lot more while I was drunk, but sober, you're smarter, obviously. So anyway, um, it was a crazy night, bro. That night, I almost went to jail forever, bro. I ended up trying to go home, go get that thing. On the way back, got pulled over by the cops. Had to hit a one-way, toss the joint out the window. Cops pulled me over. The whole time when I wake up in the court the next morning, I'm like, man, they found it. And then they never mentioned it, but they gave me DWI. I felt so relieved. But after that, I was like, man, I almost went to jail for a long time, over, I don't know, $700. I was like, I'm done. But I'm glad I quit drinking because I got into, there was a lot of close calls. Anyway, all right, guys, no more old crazy stories. Oh yeah, then the second situation, I didn't start it. People owe me money. How am I the bad guy? How did I start it? And it's yeah, for sure, PNC. That was a long time ago, bro. It's crazy though when that happened. I remember I had the joint on top of the kitchen cabinet like that. You see the kitchen gabinetes. I came to my aunt's house like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had put it up top, not in this house. It was at a different house. And I went and grabbed that joint, and I forgot I ain't even have. I forgot I took the clip out of it, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm over here flying. I'm heading back to the club thinking I got a loaded joint, and the cops pulled me over. But it's good because I'm glad they pulled me over, because if I would have made it there with an empty joint, like what the heck was gonna happen? Like that could have been like bad in so many ways. Probably was better that it was empty though. Because imagine I would have made it back to the club thinking it was loaded and pulled. Yo, could you imagine how crazy that would have been? I would have pulled it out and started trying to bust, and that joint was empty. Oh my god, I would have definitely went to jail though. Actually, I went to jail, but it was also for a DWI. All right, guys. What else y'all want to talk about though? Let's talk about some. Let's talk about some positive things. I don't want to talk about that because it's negative, but I don't want to talk about too many things either because then I don't want to feel like showing off. So nunca, nunca estuve en clubs así. Siempre me mantuve lejos porque siempre alguien termina peleando o siendo asesino. Yo me mantengo allá de esa mierda. Bro, I was in Puerto Rico, man. I went out there. I went to a club, but we was like in downtown area, Isla Verde, San Juan. So it was more laid back. I wasn't like in the hood, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. As drunk as I was out there in Puerto Rico, trendy haircut you have. Ha! I was acting a fool, PMC, and I'm not gonna lie. You already know I went to Loisa, bro, and I was drunk over there. And I remember chilling with this girl. You know what I mean? Me, my brother, one dude. We chilling with this. You know, we had a girl. She had us looking for some bud or something. And I'm drunk. I'm trying to holler. You already know, yo. I'm all up on this girl chilling. And then looking back at it, I'm like, man, I could have got in trouble. I don't know. You know how these girls are. They say they single, you know what I'm saying? But everybody got somebody, you know what I mean? An ex-boyfriend, baby, daddy, something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, in the middle of Louisa, just chilling with some random chick like that, looking white as hell. They know I'm not from around here. Just my color of my skin is different because even though I'm Puerto Rican, I don't live in Puerto Rico where I'm getting that sun 365 days a year. So I got a different complexion, you know what I mean? So anyway, I know they knew I wasn't from around, especially the way I speak Spanish. It's over. Once I start speaking Spanish in Puerto Rico, they're like, yeah, that's a gringo right there. That's a wannabe Puerto Rican. That's what they call me in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican. I ain't no Puerto Rican. It's funny though because when they come here, they don't even know. I caught some people talking about me in the past. A few of my uncles do too, because we all look white. Like my uncles got blonde hair, blue eyes. My grandmother got blonde hair, blue eyes. So sometimes they don't know we're Puerto Rican. They be talking about me sometimes. I just act stupid though. You know what I'm saying? It's better if they don't know because you can see what they're saying. You know. How you doing, Joy? Welcome to the stream. Have today, Mau Mau. Much better talk, cut hair. Baby Z talks about Cairo, Egypt. Muchacho. How's the grind going though, bro? It's going good, man. Thank you, Well Z. So nice your house. Thank you, Lauren. If I missed any, hi Trucker. I don't know if I missed any other comments. Estoy en el viejo San Juan. Ya no salgo a Ponce a menos que esté relacionado con el trabajo porque últimamente han habido muchos tiroteos y robas a los autos para ahí. Damn. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't. To be honest, I'm glad I didn't grow up in Puerto Rico, and I'm glad I didn't grow up in New York City because my family moved from Puerto Rico to New York City long time ago, and then we came to Buffalo. And I feel if I would have grew up in Puerto Rico or New York City, I probably wouldn't be here talking to y'all right now. I'm just being honest. Because New York City is a whole different. It's a jungle. You know what I mean? That's a concrete jungle. And I know if my family, if I would have been raised out there, there's a good chance that I wouldn't be here right now. And the same thing in Puerto Rico. Because the way I see it is if I would have lived the same lifestyle that I did here in New York City or Puerto Rico, I wouldn't be here. I would probably be dead or in jail. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to make it, sound crazier than it is. That's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? Or I could have, if I would have Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people who grows up in those areas that do the right thing. I'm just saying, if I lived the same lifestyle, it could have been different. I could have been raised by, had a different group of friends that taught me, positive things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Julie. PMC knows a lot more Spanish than me. I know more English, but um, I learned from PMC. I learned a lot from PMC. Not only Spanish. He knows every PMC knows a little bit of everything, or a lot of about everything. Mis prims que estaban aquí se murieron a Dallas, se mudaron a Dallas, Texas. La única familia que tengo en esta isla es mi tía para lo que para que trabajo. Eso es todo. So you got a small family? We got a big family. My great grandmother had 6 boys and 6 girls. Actually, she had 7 boys, but one died when he was a baby in Puerto Rico. Primas and primos. Okay, mi prims. I see what you're saying. I get it. Busy, why are you so sweet and handsome? I don't know if I'm sweet. I might be kind of handsome, but I don't feel too handsome because I've been gaining a lot of weight lately. But I'll have to go back on my diet. At least I'm still drinking water. Something Cairo is scared of. Cairo, close your eyes. I got water. Don't get scared. Close your eyes. Cairo's scared of water, so I think she's closing her eyes right now. Ooh, the monster. The water is the monster. Ponce, Calle, Carolina, sí. Pero son los lugares de los que debe mantenerse. I think the whole island, bro. But yeah, you definitely got your pockets. And it's crazy. It's crazy because Puerto Rico is so small and we make a lot of noise, bro. It's sad though because I don't know. It's sad how people could kill their own people. I got an aunt. I got a couple aunts. I still got family in Puerto Rico. But 2 of them never really made it to Buffalo to live forever. They visited. But I got an aunt, and she said something one day that I'll never forget. She said, Puerto Ricans are nice people. She said, even the gangsters, Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico, they're very, very respectful and nice, and they have manners. But they just, when it comes to the money and that territory and all of that, it gets wild. But she was like, yeah, they come up to me, they help me, they open the doors for me, they help me with my groceries. So in other words, and I'm like, and she lives out there. She's in Moca, Puerto Rico right now. And I heard it's getting bad over there. Moca used to be the campo, you know what I mean? But now it's getting bad. But I was like, yo, it was a good thing to hear, It's like we're not even basically even the ones that are doing dirt are still kind people. You know what I mean? And that makes sense. It's almost kind of like, nah, I'm not gonna come up with my own analogy because I be twisting it too much. Unlike the gangsters in Jamaica. Oh yeah, I heard about Jamaica. Like they be killing the police over there a lot. And shout out to Puerto Rico and Jamaica. We're like cousins. You know what I mean? Like we're all Caribbean family members. But yeah, over there in Puerto Rico, I mean Jamaica, I think it's even crazier because I think I think the USA is more involved with Puerto Rico, obviously, than Jamaica. So I think that's probably why there's more like order. You know what I'm saying? But Jamaica, I mean, I don't know much about Jamaica, but I think Jamaica is just like, I don't know. I just think it's just like any of those other like crazy places like Colombia and Mexico. I had some Jamaican food a couple months ago. I like going to Jamaican restaurants. They're good, underrated food for sure. Matter of fact, I need to find one in Buffalo. I told my boy about it. He said he's down to go. Let me read the comments over here. Team Water. Carver, your team air. You drink air. Mencite a Loisa, de ahí, eso con Bayamón, la Isla Verde, todo con el trabajo. Yeah, it's crazy. I was definitely over there in Loisa. I'll show you some pictures one of these days, bro. My brother got them. I had the Santo, the things with the crazy. I was saucy. My brother was like, "Yo, I'm not going back to Loisa. If y'all go back, I'm staying in the hotel in Isla Verde." Not that he was scared. I was just more wild. You know what I mean? Here, they're proud. We're cousins. Facts. I don't know what that means, Lauren, but I hope y'all ain't starting no drama over here because I'm not going for that. No, dijiste que había algunos americanos en Dominican Republic tratando de meterte cosas cuando estaba en la. Oh yeah. I was in we was in Cape King. What's the name of that island? I always forget how to say it. King Court. Ah, man. I always, for some reason, I could never say take Turk and Caicos. I think it was Turk and Cake. How you say that? Turk and Caicos, something like that. All right, see you later, Julie. Thanks for coming through. Turk and Caicos. Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna lie, it was interesting. You know what I mean? And you already know my mind was like, you always get that. You always get those that voice in the back of your head that be like, yo, you know what I mean? Go back down that path. But I'm like, nah. It was mad chill though. Like he was smoking some bud with my mom and all that. And I stood next to him. You know what I mean? Because these are strangers. I mean, it's a tourist attraction. Cause my mom just wanted to, ella quería fumar, so they were blazing, chilling, and I was just there. Yeah, then he pulled out. You already know he started pulling out that other thing. I was like, oh boy, I'm glad I didn't get drunk. If I would have got drunk, George, it would have been a wrap. Yeah, PMC got me opening the can worms over at the can of worms. Algunos de ellos también hablan español con fluencia en estas islas. Yeah, for sure. The food was good. I be trying the local food, man. Oh, Shernette is in the house. I think it's gonna start raining pigs or something because we got some rare things happening around here today. Shernette's here. I won't be surprised if pigs start falling from the sky. What's good, Shernette? Good to see you. Now you watching me. Ha. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Probably getting the kids ready for school. Better catch those pigs and we gonna sell them. Yeah, we gonna sell it because we ain't gonna eat them. I don't eat pork. It's funny. I was having breakfast yesterday at the hotel, and this dude was eating. Oh, who I was talking to about this the other day. Anyway, these hotels. I think y'all heard me say this story before. The hotels serve these omelets, and they look like veggie omelets, but they got like real small like diced ham in there. Bro, being savage this morning. Anyway, I'm glad you're still here though, Rav. Even though I know you here just to see, just to keep looking at my hair, but it's okay. I still love you, bro. Anyway, so this happened to me a while ago. I was eating some omelets from the Holiday Inn, and then I noticed it had ham in there. No, I remember this. Yeah, so I was kind of like, dang, like you could say, you know, veggie omelet with ham, something, or contains pork. Like yesterday, I went to the buffet, Old Country, no, Golden Corral. Anybody ever been to Golden Corral? I took my kids there yesterday, And everything that had pork, it said contains pork, contains pork, contains pork. And I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that happened yesterday to this dude. He was at the hotel and he was eating the same exact omelets at a whole different hotel. And then he went up to the lady. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know these got pork. I haven't ate meat in over 20 years. Y'all killing me. I hope I don't get sick." And I'm like, "Yo, I be trying to tell these people. I told them that before. Like, these people are going to end up getting sued. Especially like a Muslim or something like that. That's against their religion. And just put a little sign. You know what I mean? It's going to take you freaking, I don't know. You can just make your own little homemade sign. Get a little piece of cardboard that says, contains pork, and just put a piece of tape on there, you know. But anyway, the one guy was asking him, he's like, "Oh, how come you don't eat pork?" And then like people want an explanation all the time, and I've been dealing with that for years. Like people be asking me, "Oh, why don't you eat pork? You're Puerto Rican. You're supposed to eat pork. Are you a Muslim? This, that, and the third." And I'm done. Like I'm telling y'all the story just for shits and giggles, but next time somebody asks me how come you don't eat pork, I'm just gonna say because I don't want to. That's that simple. Like, what difference does it make? I don't eat pork. I don't understand why what we eat bothers some people. It's weird. We was all here. Oh, you remember that too, Rev? Oh yeah, that was in I probably went live that day or something. Yeah, but it was kind of funny. Yeah, they ain't catching me no more. Then they had these turkey sausage breakfast sandwiches and chicken sausage breakfast sandwiches. And I knew one of them had to be at least chicken because I was at a hotel a few weeks ago. They had the same exact sandwiches. So I asked her, I was like, "Hey, which one of these is, chicken sausage?" She was like, "Oh, well, actually, this is turkey and this is chicken." And I was like, "Cool." And we had a good time, though. My daughter actually works at that hotel. Broccoli religious. Yeah, people. No, it would be okay though. That's what I'm saying, Sharon. It's just something about pork. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. People be tripping. Back on egg days. Yeah, I used to enjoy the breakfast at the hotels until Rav was like, "Yo, those are powdered eggs you're eating." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, Rav. Thanks for spoiling it." Spoil alert. But what I do now is I usually get like two boiled eggs, and then I'll get the scrambled or the omelets, the cheese omelets. Yeah, a lot of those hotels buy their food already cooked, and then they just warm it up. The kids enjoy it. It's still okay. You know what I mean? It's funny though. They call it free breakfast, but it's like, how is it free if I paid to stay in this hotel? Tengo que salir, hermano, y prepararme para mi cita. Mantiene seguro y vencido y cuídate. Mantente despierto. Mantente argurado paz, player. Que tengas un gran día por delante. PR. Peace. All right, PNC. Everybody appreciate you, buddy. Take it easy. Whoopsie. Yeah, Rav always wants to spoil something. First it was the eggs. Now he's talking about my haircut. What do you think, Sharon? It's been a few days, so it's kind of growing in. Do you think my haircut looks okay? Because of, according to Rav, it's not. He's over here making fun of my haircut. He's trying to lower my morale. I need some of y'all to boost my morale because apparently Rav likes to he likes to spoil my mornings. I think that's why he waits for me to go live. He'd be like, "Man, I can't wait for Trucker Z goes live so I could spoil his morning." I need a comb though, man. If I comb it, it might look a little better. I don't got a comb. I be losing them all the time. Rav, how do you not lose your comb? What's the key? Because I know you always have long hair, and it's always looking nice and tidy. Also, you need to be gassed. Yeah. If you want to gas me up a little, if that's what even if it's a fake compliment, it's okay. Because most compliments are fake anyway, right? I heard women do that a lot. I don't know how true that is, but I think I watched something a while ago on YouTube. They say when women compliment other women, it's not really authentic. Like in their mind, they be like feeling a whole different way, but they just wanna, sound nice. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can see some women being like that. Like in their mind, they be like, "Look at this beep. She swears she all that, looking, you know what I mean, looking certain away, blah blah." But then they be like, "Oh, look at your hair. It's so beautiful. Who did it? You looking sweet. Let me see your nails. Oh, look at those nails. They're gorgeous." But in their mind, they be like, "Look at this biatch." Or change topic. Nah, compliment for real. Don't say none or change topic. Okay. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, Shernette? Want to talk about? Can we talk about your love life? Can Shernette's love life be the topic for the last 15 minutes? No, 8 minutes now. Any question about Shernette's love life? Now's your time to put them in the comments. I'm waiting. I think we're all curious. We want to know what's going on. Who's rocking them boots? Oh, man. I remember one day I went live with Shernette. You were with your dad or something, and I think your dad might have been visiting your house, and I said something crazy, and then your dad heard it, and then he said something, and you mentioned. I thought it was pretty funny. Oh, I see what you're saying. My bad, Shernette. You know, when I read things, I only understand like 80%. Sitting right next to the love of my life. Oh, how sweet. It means your kids are there. I know you're not talking about me. Oh, God. Nah, you know I'm just messing with you, Shernette. I wish you nothing but the best. How's your kids doing, though? Good? They went to school yet? You take them to school or they take the bus? She's the cutest little thing ever. That's cool. You think you'll ever want? Hands aren't big enough to run my feet though. You think you're ever gonna have more kids or not, or you're okay, or that depends if you met the right man. I take them. Son's homesick, daughter's getting ready now. I see. Hope he gets well. Yeah, I don't want no more kids. Screw that. I got too many. That's nice. Shout out to all the moms who get up and take their kids to school and prepare them, breakfast and pack their lunch and all that. Was he? Nah, I don't think Nah, I don't know kids. It's funny because I was talking to a girl, I don't know, last year, a while back, and this girl had no kids. Just one, two more with the right girl. Just with the right girl. You don't have too many, bro. Now I was talking with this girl a while back, and she had no kids. You know what I mean? She was I don't know, a little younger than me, and she wanted kids, and it was important to her. She wanted to have. I'm not saying she wanted to marry me and have kids with me, but having kids and getting married was definitely like part of her goals for life. And I think women, I don't know, I think that's more of a thing for women. Like I think a lot of men want to have kids and get married, but I think to a woman it's more important. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when I first started talking with this girl, like of course in the I don't want to say I probably shouldn't say this, but of course in the beginning, like you know what I mean? You're gonna make things you're gonna if you really like a girl, you're gonna say whatever you have to that girl to impress her or at least get to know her or get closer to her, right? So anyway, so she would talk about it in the beginning, and I'll be like, yeah, it's possible, if I meet the right one. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna have any more kids. So call me a liar if you want to call me a liar. Whatever. It is what it is. I had to do what I had to do. So anyway, so as we get to know each other a little bit more, I'm hoping she forgets about the topic. You know what I mean? Because I don't like talking about it. Because I don't really like lying, and I don't. I'm just like trying to just forget about it. So she, of course, she brings it up, and every time she brings it up, I'm trying to like talk about other things, and I'm like, hey, I start trying to change the topic, and she started to notice. She's like, every time I talk about, kids and marriage and stuff, you always want to like talk about something else. I was like, damn, she caught on to my game. So then, I asked her, I was like, okay. I said, if you had to choose one, which one? I was like, all right, if you had to choose one, which one is it gonna be? Like, if you would just had to, if it was like, I gotta have a kid, cause I said maybe one. You know what I mean? I don't know about two, three. Y'all crazy. Redhead, what's up? Welcome to the stream. So anyway, I told her, I said, if you had to choose, either having a kid or getting married, which one would you choose? And she said, have a kid, right? So I'm like, so when I asked her this question, I wasn't really like, I didn't even really know which one I felt would be, which one I would have to choose. Because if a girl I really, really loved and wanted to be with, and she gave me an ultimatum, she was like, look, you're going to have to choose one. Either you're going to have to give me a child or you're going to have to marry me. Because that's kind of what like I was like trying to make her feel a little better by like maybe working with her. Like, okay, if I had to give you one or the other, which one would it be? And she said a kid, right? So I'm like, so now I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, I don't know which one is worse, to have another kid or get married. But then I started thinking about, I'm like, you know what? I think to marry somebody, if I had to choose, I think I would choose the marriage, but I would definitely have the girl sign a prenup. You know what I'm saying? Because, if it doesn't work out, I hate to sound like a pessimist, if it doesn't work out, boom, you get divorced, that's it. Y'all go on your way. There's no child there that you're gonna be paying child support for the next 21 years. And not only did you bring another child in this world to suffer, because everybody's suffering and depressed these days, let's be realistic. Then I wouldn't have the ties to that lady, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it fell apart, and what happened at the end with that lady? Oh, she had an attitude. She had a real bad attitude. I think I told some of y'all about this, but it was like, how can a girl give you an attitude in the beginning of a relationship? I'm talking about like the third, we're like on a third date, third time hanging out, and she got this attitude where I'm like, she was making me feel like I was with her for like 10 years. Because after a while, people are gonna get on your nerves. I mean, I do see some couples out there that have been married for 20, 30 years, and they seem so sweet and nice and look like they still enjoy each other. But I mean, I hope I could, find a match like that. But yeah, she had this attitude where I was just like, it was a red flag because I'm like, yo, an attitude is okay. Don't get me wrong with other people or guests, but how you gonna have attitude with me? You're making me feel. If you're giving me an attitude on the third date, you know what that's making me feel? That makes me feel like I'm not truly appreciated, because if you really liked me and wanted to be with me and I was your holy grail, you would not be giving me attitude on the third date. You would be like excited and happy to be around me. But I'm glad I caught that red flag. You know what I mean? Because could you imagine that 2, 3 years later down the road, that was gonna be a serious problem. Anyway, I'm gonna read these last comments and I'm gonna get off of here. Let me catch up real quick. Read them over here. As the comb, if you don't keep cutting your hair, you don't need one. You won't need one. Just a once. See, Sweat. Hello, Heather. Is that redhead that goes out with the other YouTuber? I can't tell by the profile pic. Hello, Andy. Oh, Rav. What did you do? Share me out, Rav? Is that one of your TikTok friends? Hiding in plain sight since I added shorts on here, Andy. No, I am not dating anyone. Who says you're dating someone? Anyway, guys, thanks for the TikTok one. Oh, is that Hottie, what's her name? Hottie Scotty Potty? Is that, I can't see because the profile pics be so small. Hottie Scotty, something like that. I gotta go though. Oh yes, oh that's what's up. Welcome to the stream, Hottie Scotty. That's me. Cool. I think this is your first time here. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad I could still bring Rav to my YouTube channel because I know he loves you and all his other TikTok friends more than me. You know, it hurts my feelings, but it's all good. At least he got a little bit of love for me still. Not as much as before, but, you know, I'm okay with a little bit of love. It's better than no love, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thanks for chatting with me and listening to all my random stories and shenanigans. Bye. Thanks. Good to see you here too, Shanette. Anybody in the bushes, thanks for watching. Anybody who watches the replay, shout out to you. You know, and just keep it positive, guys. And I was talking this one last thing, and I'm really gonna end. Give people their recognition when they're doing good in life. You know, I think in life, like we tend to, and I'm guilty of this too. Like we notice when people make mistakes or they do things bad, and people talk about that. It's just negative energy, and there's enough of that going around. You know, so if you got friends or family that, you know, or even kids or employees, employers, whoever it is, give them some compliments on the good things that they're doing. People need to be, people like to be recognized, you know what I mean? Get some recognition. Because I started to notice that a lot of people, like, people only want to see, like, people notice, it feels like people only notice the bad things. Yeah, he is. He basically is. All right, I'll see y'all later, though. Peace out. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Peace.